Hey everyone! Have you already watched the first season of My Adventures with Superman? Today we'll provide you with a quick recap of the season so you can catch up on the story before tuning in to the upcoming Season 2. The Season 1 finale of My Adventures with Superman saw the Task Force X storyline partially resolved, as General Lane chose not to kill Superman. However, numerous other plot threads await exploration in Season 2, notably the introduction of General Zod. Zod's command over an army of drones and his awareness of Earth's champion sets the stage for a showdown with Superman. Want to know what happens in each episode? Buckle up, because we're going to take you on an ecstatic journey to Superman. My Adventures with Superman is a serialized narrative about the lives of young adults Clark Kent, the ambitious Lois Lane, and their close friend Jimmy Olsen, as they embark on their journey of self-discovery and journalistic excellence at the Daily Planet. The storyline tracks Clark's evolution into his alter ego, Superman, as he searches into the enigma of his own origins. Lois, on her path to journalistic success, teams up with photographer Jimmy Olsen to pursue impactful stories. Amidst their adventures and investigative work, a romance develops between Clark and Lois. As Lois inches closer to uncovering Clark's hidden identity, together, they confront villains, navigate personal challenges, and embrace their roles as heroes in their own right. Here's a more detailed recap for each episode.
In Smallville, Clark Kent saves a woman and her baby from a car accident, revealing his powers of flight and super strength. In Metropolis, Clark and his roommate Jimmy Olsen intern at the Daily Planet under Lois Lane. They investigate a theft of military technology, leading them to a confrontation with the thieves at the docks. With Clark's abilities, they ruin the thieves' plans, but struggle to convince their editor to publish the story about the new metahuman, Superman. Despite setbacks, they form a friendship and plan to secure an exclusive interview with Superman. Lois pursues leads on the robot theft while Clark delves into his past and newfound powers in Smallville. Unearthing his space pod, Clark activates an alien hologram, revealing glimpses of a destroyed alien planet and acquiring new attire. Meanwhile, Willis faces threats from Task Force X, leading to a tense encounter with Agent Slade Wilson. As Willis threatens to unleash explosives, Lois and Jimmy intervene, sparking a showdown. Superman intervenes to stop Willis, but Wilson damages her suit's power source, triggering another vision for Superman. Despite Perry's reluctance, Jimmy's photos was published in a story, without due credit. Wilson resorts to extreme measures to extract information from Willis about Superman. As Lois seeks an interview with Superman, Clark grapples with aiding her without revealing his identity. The interns find themselves at odds with the established reporters at the Daily Planet, who received credit for the Superman story. Meanwhile, Mist and Roughhouse utilize stolen technology to free Siobhan McDougal and equip her for a heist, leading Clark to investigate. Discovering Intergang's plans, Superman intervenes during their attempted bank robbery, but gains a troubling vision of an impending threat. Despite Superman's reassurances in the interview with Lois, she later reveals to Clark her suspicions about Superman's honesty. Perry sends the interns to cover the Amazotech Gala, where Lois's probing questions draw ire from attendees. Clark stumbles upon a confrontation between CEO Anthony Evo and his chairman Curtis, leading to their expulsion by security. Sneaking back in, Lois and Clark uncover a clandestine technology room linking Evo to Intergang. When Evo unveils the deadly Parasite 1.0 armor, Clark transforms into Superman to rescue Curtis and prevent a catastrophe. As Superman battles Evo, Lois and Jimmy disable the panic room, leading to Evo's defeat and the revelation of his deformity. Returning to find the secret room empty, Lois shares a moment with Clark, who she now suspects is Superman after finding evidence in his coat. Clark seeks Lois's assistance in investigating the stolen military technology and a mysterious figure abducting its users, hoping to reveal his feelings for her in the process. Unknown to Clark, Lois plans to use the story to expose his identity as Superman. Tracking Superman's activities with an old dispatch scanner, Lois witnesses his heroics and eventually confronts him after he defeats Heatwave. As Superman deals with Heatwave, Lois learns of the true culprit behind the abductions, an armored Wilson aided by robots similar to those used by Willis. After a dangerous confrontation with Wilson endangers civilians, Superman's intervention prompts his superiors to order a retreat. Upon returning to Lois, Clark is compelled to reveal his secret to her, leaving her emotionally shaken. Meanwhile, Jimmy's solo camping trip to investigate Bigfoot sightings takes a terrifying turn when he is abducted by a large gorilla. Clark, seeking help to find Jimmy, reluctantly turns to Lois, who agrees despite their recent tension. As they search the woods, they stumble upon the abandoned military installation, Area 52, where Clark's powers are weakened by red solar radiation. Then, they are pursued by OMAC robots after crossing the fence. Meanwhile, Jimmy befriends Monsieur Mala and the Brain inside Area 52, who reveal their past affiliation with Project Cadmus and their quest to access other dimensions. Reuniting inside Area 52, Clark, Lois, and Jimmy confront Brain and Mala, who assist them in defeating the Omax and opening a wormhole. Warned by the Brain of Task Force X's pursuit, Clark faces a new threat as the General recruits Evo to aid in eliminating Superman using Cadmus's technology. After Clark reveals his spaceship and discusses his alien background with Lois and Jimmy, they plan a date. However, their plans are interrupted by Mr. Mixus Pitlick, who tricks Clark into aiding in a museum theft, inadvertently exposing his Kryptonian heritage. Meanwhile, Lois and Jimmy join forces with the League of Lois Lanes to destroy Mixus Pitlick's scheme, leading to a confrontation where Lois uncovers a mysterious File X. Despite the chaos, Superman intervenes to subdue Mixus Pitlick, and after the ordeal, Clark and Lois return to their date on Earth 12. The General enforces obedience among Willis, Intergang, and Heatwave using shock collars to assist Wilson and Evo in capturing Superman. Meanwhile, Clark, overwhelmed by his newfound superhearing, exhausts himself aiding the citizens of Metropolis and becomes vulnerable due to sleep deprivation. Lois encounters Vicky Vale, a journalist from the Gotham Gazette, whose biased article portrays Superman negatively, tarnishing his reputation. Despite Superman's efforts to rescue Siobhan, he falls into a trap set by Task Force X, leading to a confrontation where he is subdued by Evo and Willis. As Superman is taken away by the group, Mist regrets his involvement, while Lois and Jimmy rush to the scene, witnessing Superman's capture. In flashback scenes detailing Zero Day, an alien army led by a Superman-like figure named Nemesis Omega attacks the forces of the General and Waller, prompting a retreat that leaves behind advanced technology. In the present, the Newskid Legion assists Lois and Jimmy in their search for Superman, while the General questions him about the events of Zero Day. Superman's distressed reaction casts doubt on his involvement. This led to a secret effort by Waller to aid prisoner escape, resulting in a confrontation where Willis injures Wilson. Haunted by nightmares of Zero Day, Clark vows to prevent any invasion. Following their article's success, Perry promotes Clark, Lois, and Jimmy, leading to a Thanksgiving dinner with Clark's parents and General Sam Lane, who fails to recognize Clark. As Jimmy accidentally exposes Clark to kryptonite through File X, prompting an invasion similar to Zero Day, Superman battles the invaders alongside Sam, while Jimmy discovers the crystal's power against them.
Now that the season is all done, what can we expect from Season 2? Although the evil Superman storyline remained untouched in the finale, Clark uncovered footage hinting at its existence, prompting speculation about its significance. The inclusion of a multiverse episode in My Adventures with Superman may serve to heighten the stakes for Clark's journey or pave the way for future exploration in Season 2. The aftermath of General Lane's decision and Amanda Waller's reaction could provide compelling material for Season 2, potentially leading for a redemption arc for the General and reconciliation between Lois and her father. Additionally, the presence of Brainiac, hinted at the finale, promises to be a central storyline in the upcoming season. Furthermore, the absence of certain characters like Lex Luthor suggests their roles may be expanded upon in Season 2, offering the opportunity to delve into Lex's transformation into a classic Superman antagonist. With the potential inclusion of multiple major Superman villains, Season 2 of My Adventures with Superman holds promise for further thrilling developments. Are you excited for the next season? Hope to see you then! As thanks for watching the whole video, here's a picture of a cute puppy. And if you have a movie or TV show that you want us to cover, just comment it down below. We'll make a video of it in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out our playlist for more recaps.